I'm Christine, and today we're here with the lovely Alexandra Bracken.
Hi!
Maybe you've heard of her? Like, maybe you've heard of that book, The Darkest Minds, that I've been just, like, raving about for the last year? Yeah, exciting.
I'm super excited. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
I'm invading your YouTube channel.
I'm glad to have you here. So today we're going to do the Bookish identity tag.
Okay.
Yeah, answer some cool questions, and then we're going to talk about The Darkest Minds and Never Fade and all that awesome stuff. Okay, so the first question is, who's your favorite male characters / book crushes?
Okay, so I'm gonna go back in time and tell you, I swear the first book crush I ever had was on Ron Weasley. And I think that explains my obsession with redheaded male heroes. Like, I'm obsessed with gingers now. I'm pretty sure because of the Weasley family. I think Ron is like so sarcastic and funny that's like, and you know, he's not like the smartest kid on the block, but like
He's smarter than they give him credit for in the movies,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, exactly. Damn you, movie.
My book crush, everyone already knows because I've been asked this question so many times, kind of. But Percy Jackson.
Oh,
I love Percy.
Yeah, Percy's like also again like really funny. Just like
Yes,
so
he's
well intentioned. Like
his dialogue is so good.
so great.
I know.
I love him.
And also Will Herondale. You got to read the Clockwork series.
I do. Okay, I do. I have to read these books. I promise I will get to them. Actually, I have a ton of free time now that I finished book 3.
Oh, did you finish it?
I finished the first draft, so I still have to edit it and copy edit it. And do it. That takes forever. But yeah, I'm like, oh, all of a sudden I have free weekends. I don't know what to do with myself. I just like walk around my neighborhood.
Does that have a release date? No.
No.
Does it have a name?
It does have a name, but it's
a secret. It's a secret name.
It's a secret. It finishes out the sentence. The darkest
I'm excited
minds,
to read this sentence.
Yeah. It takes me like usually 4 to 6 months to actually like write the first draft, and I think it only really even takes that long because the books are so long.
What dystopian / fantasy world would you want to live in if you could?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like no one would want to live in any of this dystopian world.
I know. I was thinking about it last night when I was looking at these. I'm like, definitely not like Divergent, Hunger Games. I picked Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wizarding World.
Percy Jackson's pretty cool too, though.
It is. There's a lot of danger.
You mean, like mythical creatures like constantly chasing
after you? Who would be your godly parent in the Percy Jackson world?
Well, I'm Greek, or at least partly Greek, so I actually have thought about this. Like, maybe it's a possibility. Just kidding. Probably Athena. I
say that too.
Yeah.
Which one would you want to be though? Like, would you want to be Athena?
I don't know. I was actually like gonna make this whole like joke about Artemis because like Cynthia is like one of Artemis's names, and that's my mom's name. But then I was like, oh yeah, Artemis doesn't have any children. So, I mean, it would be kind of cool to be the kid of one of the big 3, even though the whole point of the series is that they're not really supposed to have kids. Right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. We have the coolest abilities. Just
co-signed, yeah.
Yeah. I want to have Percy's ability, but I don't want to be like Percy's sister.
I want to have Percy available to me.
Which house would you be in the Wizarding world?
So Pottermore put me in Gryffindor, which I thought was awesome. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, does that mean I'm not nice enough to be in Hufflepuff? I'm not like cunning enough
to be a Hufflepuff?
in Slytherin, and I'm not smart enough to be a Ravenclaw, so I guess I'm in Gryffindor.
Well, the bravest.
I know. It's like, but it's also like the people who like rush into danger without thinking about it or like actually planning something. Or well-intentioned.
Yeah, but they usually come out on top.
That's true.
You know, they don't hear about many dead Gryffindors.
I feel like so many of my friends are Hufflepuffs that I like now have a better opinion of the house. I feel like Gryffindor was like aspirational because it's like Harry's house and you're like predisposed to think it's the
there
best
too.
one.
Yeah, she's like the smartest.
It was funny. I took Pottermore as honestly as I could because I really wanted to know. I like wanted it confirmed that I was like gonna be a Hufflepuff.
This is it.
Yeah, like, this is my sorting hat. This is my one shot.
Real life. I got started into Ravenclaw, and I've always thought like Slytherin-y, but I don't know. Then you start to think about it. You convince yourself that you're the one that it sorted you in. So happy with that.
You would make like an excellent Luna cosplayer, or like going as Luna for Halloween. I feel like you could really pull it off.
Yeah, I'd have to get like the crazy dress though. I've actually pondered it before, but I was like, what am I gonna dress like that weird aluminum foil thing that she wore to Slughorn's party?
I went as Hermione for Halloween like 2 years ago, and I get really intense about Halloween. I went online and I was like, who makes their like Hogwarts cardigans, like uniform cardigans?
Yeah.
And they like the company sells them, so you can buy them. They're like outrageously priced, but
Yeah,
of course
really
I had to have the authentic Gryffindor cardigan, so I still have it.
Nice.
Should have worn it. Damn it.
So Divergent, which
Okay.
faction would you be? And you can't say Divergent. We'd all be Divergent because that's what we are. That's what we learned from the book, right?
Right. I don't know. I think like one of the tough things about Divergent is that I could never like so neatly file myself into one of like the personality types.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the problems of it though, like because they have to force themselves into it.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. What would yours be?
I would definitely pick Dauntless because all the other ones suck.
I feel like Candor wouldn't be good for storytellers, right?
No,
like that one. I
no.
mean, you have to like make up lies when you're writing, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you, like, they
tough
must
one.
not have any authors over there. They write nonfiction.
This is probably why everyone says Divergent, because they're like, I don't know,
I'm
all the
Divergent.
options aren't great. I'd be on the other side of the wall. I wouldn't be in this community.
They've started saying like factionless too in
Factionless.
interviews.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's capo.
They would have kicked me out of all of them years ago.
Do you prefer ebooks or real books? Like,
I prefer real books. I actually prefer paperbacks to hardcovers because when I'm reading on the subway, if I have a hardcover, it is like so dangerous to anyone else standing around me. Like when all of a sudden you jerk to stop and like the book corner like goes into the side of someone's head and they get mad and start yelling at you, and just like easier to fold the book around and read it with one hand. But like when I'm traveling, I obviously prefer reading on my Kindle because I can have
yeah, it's so much lighter.
a zillion books.
Hardcovers are just so pretty. Like,
Yeah.
do you have a huge shelf of books?
I do. I actually, it's funny because I work in publishing in my day job. I actually get a lot of advanced reader copies, so I feel like my bookshelves are mostly ARCs. They're like not actual hardcovers anymore.
Yeah. So
I
they're
get-
not as beautiful.
Yeah, they're not as beautiful. And it's really sad because we were just talking about the arc for Never Fade is actually like really not cute. When you look at it, the hardcover is so beautiful with
It's
all
so
of the
pretty.
like foil effects. I like real books too because I apparently hate being surprised. So I like to like jump ahead and kind of skim, like
and
being able to like skim through the book and be like, where is this going? Like, and then be
So
proud
do you
if I
like
guessed
cheat
right.
and read the end?
I do. I used to do that when I was younger. I used to always read the last page of the book. So I'm like, if the ending sucks, I'm not gonna like commit hours to read this.
What if you read the
Good
last page of
attitude.
your own book though? You'd ruin everything.
I know. Well, I like tried to like make sure that if you read just the last page, you wouldn't like
wouldn't know for
necessarily
sure.
know what was going on. But like, yeah,
You kept that in mind. So that was the Bookish identity tag. That was fun.
that was
Some
fun.
fun questions.
I like
we
these.
did those.
Good job, guys.
Now we're going to talk about The Darkest Minds and Never Fade, which is coming out October 15th.
Yeah.
Correct? Yes. That's 2 Tuesdays from now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so soon. I can't even believe
Are
it.
you really excited? Nervous excited? I
I'm
guess.
nervous excited, and it's